Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company with another fun project for this afternoon. I know I am quite a bit early for a Thursday. Normally I am still at work, but it started to snow and so we got to leave. So I thought I would pop on a little bit earlier today. Hey sister of mine, you finally caught me live. And I was gonna have to adjust schedules anyhow for later tonight, as my husband and I are going to a marriage event, and so and it starts at 7 o'clock, so I was gonna have to come quite a bit earlier anyway. As you're coming in, if you will say hello so that I can see who's here and welcome you. I'm glad for those that are able to jump on a little bit earlier with me today. All right, little green men. Little green men. What little... Oh! Little green men. Okay, now I get it. I'm all like, little green men, what? I'm going to go ahead and get this shared a few places, and if you guys wouldn't mind sharing this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Hey Roxy, thanks for popping on. Welcome. Let's see here. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. My phone needs charge, so you're choppy, I guess. Oh, oops. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully when I get going, I won't be choppy. It might be my connection, or, well, it might be your connection. Connection, not condition, connection. Let's see. Fun. Oh, goodness, I cannot spell today. Just getting this shared to the group. All right, there we go. I was just getting this shared over to the group so that others know that I am live. Hey Blizzard. Oh, I'm like, I'm reading comments and I'm it's kind of making me laugh. So anyhow, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with some St. Patrick's Day stuff. I know St. Patty's Day is until March, but we are in February. And so I thought we would have some fun. I picked up some of these little gold coins from the Dollar Tree. Too bad they're not real. And they've got like different sayings on them. Let's see, 4-leaf clover for good luck. Maybe they all say that. I don't know. We're going to find out when we open up the little package. But we're going to play around with some of these coins. And then I pulled out... yeah, sorry. I am a little coffee yet. Just from... you know, not feeling well and an acid attack. Yay for those. I pulled out our little girl stencil, and it actually says dance with fairies, ride a unicorn, swim with mermaids, chase rainbows, and wish upon stars. I'm going to use the chase rainbow part for today, and then I think we're going to use our, hey Darlene, welcome. I think we're going to use our polka dot stencil as well. I'm not sure on that one. That one's a maybe. Then I found this cute little shamrock at the Dollar Tree. It also is like this on the other side. And just so you know, people say that these little things are easy to get off. No, they're not. There's me trying to take it off. So, but we were going to use this other side anyhow. So I'm not worried about it because I'm actually going to be gluing it down to another board. So we're going to be playing with this little shamrock. then I pulled out, we're going to Mod Podge a napkin. And so I pulled out a little gray, not gray, it's gold and it shimmers in the one corner. So we are going to play with that. And then my actual base is this little piece of wood right here. Heat it maybe. I tried heating it and all I could smell was burnt wood and it wouldn't budge at all. And maybe my heat tool just isn't hot enough. That very well could be. I know people that have had easy peasy, no problem with it, but I do not have easy peasy, no problem with it. It started splintering and breaking and blah. So I was like, whatever. But since I'm putting it on this board, it really isn't going to matter anyhow. Hey, Missy, welcome. Thanks for popping on. So my idea for the project is this is going to be the cover of the board. And we're going to Mod Podge that down. And I got some Mod Podge from the Dollar Tree. And then we're going to put our little Shamrock. We're going to paint him green. And we're going to use some Waverly Fern chalk paint to paint our Shamrock. And then this is where I'm not quite sure where I want to go. I think I want to do white polka dots with some of our Magnolia Design Company bright white chalk paste. And put some polka dots on the Shamrock. And then over the polka dots, do the Chase Rainbows in some of our coal black. So that's kind of my idea, my thought. I kind of can see it in my head, but I'm not real sure how it's going to look on an actual project. So we're going to give this a shot. Worst case scenario, we hate it and it goes in the trash and we never have to discuss it again. So I think we're going to get started and get this project going and seeing how this is going to come along. So I am going to flip you guys down so that you can see the project. Here we go. Alright. No, I am not making leprechauns. I wish I had leprechauns to make. But I do not.
Shamrocks?
I do have a shamrock. See? This is a shamrock.
It's not 4-leaf.
No, it is 3-leafed. You're right. My husband is pointing out that this is a 3-leaf, not a 4-leaf clover. So, okay. So we're going to get started with the...
I don't know why I got my hair done. You don't even notice anything.
I did notice, and I am alive.
Pointing that out. I shouldn't have ratted you out.
Let's see. So we're going to start with the napkin with the board. Yes, my hubby got his hair cut today, and it looks really awesome. And he was writing me out because I hadn't said anything about it just yet. Okay, so back to the project. So we're gonna, most of your napkins come 2-ply, some of them come 3-ply. Well, this one is 2-ply, and so we are going to pull the napkin apart, and you want it to be as thin as possible. So this here can just get, tossed. We don't need it at all. So then this is what you're going to have down here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to dump, hold on, let me make sure that this Mod Podge is open. It is. Alright. It's a little bit gooey. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to dump this out. Okay. So we are going to we are going to just put some of this Mod Podge out, and I'm going to take a paintbrush and I'm going to just paint this on and just make sure that it's a thin coat. All the way across, making sure I get real good around my edges, just so that our little napkin will stay all nice. Like I said, I just want to get real good here around the edges. And it doesn't have to be real thick. So I'm just going back and forth, making sure that I get a good coverage all the way across my board. Just want to make sure we are good to go. Alright, I think we are good. Meanie. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to just lay this down like so. To just very, very gently rub this down. I want to make sure that I don't have any bubbles, and I want to be careful not to not rip it either. And if it's a little crinkled, to be honest with you, I really don't mind. I kind of like the crinklies. Some people are just like, no, it has to be completely smooth. And for you, if it has to be completely smooth, that's totally fine. You can make it totally smooth. I don't exactly mind if mine's a little crinkled, because to me that gives a little bit of dimension. And I'm just trying to be very, very careful so that I do not rip. I just want to make sure that this is all nice and down. And you know what? I'm actually going to put a little bit more Mod Podge on my paintbrush. Well, maybe I am. Whoa! Yeah, that was more than I wanted. But we're gonna just go in here along this top so that I can smooth that down a little bit better. Alright, so there, I think we are all good there. And so then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my sanding block, which is up here, and I'm going to just go around the edges. that off. And then I'm going to just go up here at the top. And get this off. Just trying to be very careful. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all of that up. There. Alright. So there is this part. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more of the Mod Podge and put over this and brush very lightly. To seal this in. But again, I'm going to be very, very careful because I do not want really. I'm going to be very, very careful as I go over this. Because there again, I don't want to rip my napkin. But I do want to seal this on like so. And especially get around the edges again to make sure that this does not all come up. Just want to go back and forth. Like I said, with this being wet, I want to be very, very, very careful because it is very easy. As you can see, it's already starting to bubble. And I'm just going to go around this lovely little edge, and then I'm just going to go in through here. And like I said, I'm going to be very, very careful as not to rip the Oh, you did! I forgot. Oh, I'm trying to use some of these little bottles. My sister pointed out that she sent me home with a big bottle of Mod Podge, and she did. But hence, I forgot that she did. And this is all goopy stuff that can go off my brush. There we go. You did, you did. And it's sitting right in front of me. And yet I forgot. Just trying to use up some of these little bottles that I got from the Dollar Tree. Alright, there we go. I think we got this all good. I think so. And I'm not real concerned about the bubbles. Like I said, I think it gives the project character. So, yes, see, sister, it was right in front of me. Oh, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to grab my heat tool, and I'm going to just go over And a lot of times where the bubbles are, if when you heat set it, you can actually just like blow them out. Because they'll heat to the dryer will heat up the underneath and it will reconnect to the board. Okay, we've got that started, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this guy to the side and let him dry. Let him kind of air dry a little bit. Just the way he is. And as we need, once we're done with the rest of this and we need that board back, we will continue to dry him if need be. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to poke these little, you know what, these little holes drive me bonkers sometimes. And so we're just going to pop this through, and I may keep this to use, I may not. So we're just going to lay this guy down, and we're going to grab a paintbrush. We're going to grab one of our new little paintbrushes here. I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. I do like their paintbrushes. They're pretty decent. Not too bad. I like them because they give really good coverage. Alright. So, we're going to get painting this little guy green. Of course. We're going to make a mess while we're doing it too. Well, for those of you that have watched me any length of time, you know that this girl is not a clean crafter. She is... My mom used to call me Messy Marvin all the time. All the time. Because if something was getting spilled, Shell was the one that was doing it. I believe my sister's still watching and she can attest that Mom used to call me Messy Marvin. That's why to this day, if I'm drinking something, I prefer to have a lid. Because then if I tip it, it does not spill. And also that's why usually as soon as I'm done with a paint or paste or anything like that, I put the lid right back on it, because hence I am notorious for spilling. I am notorious for it. Yep. Alright, we're going to finish up this last little piece here. Alrighty. And there is said green shamrock. Alright, we're we're going to go in and get this all dried up. And I'm just now using my heat tool. I'm just going through all of the chalk paint and getting it all dried up so that we can stencil on our shamrock. And I think said shamrock is dry. Yeah. Said shamrock is dry. Let me try this way. Why? Because you're watching me? All right, so now Mr. Shamrock is all nice and dry. And actually, I'm gonna come over here. He's not so dry. I'm gonna dry this on the back. Alright, so Mr. Shamrock is all nice and dry. So now, oh, commenting so much. Oh no, I'm fine with you commenting so much. You're helping my algorithm. You are helping my page, sister. You comment all you want. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... We are going to stencil some polka dots up here at the top. About there. I think about right there. So I think I'm going to do Chasing Rainbows like right here, and then I will... We will. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not getting anything on me. Alright. So. You know what? Actually, should I do black polka dots or white polka dots? You know what? Actually, I have a golden color, shimmery gold. I think we're going to do some gold polka dots. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this opened. And I know I'm going to have to add some water to this because this guy is pretty dry. White polka dots show better. I like gold. Okay. Well, we're going to try this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this all stirred up, because this gold is pretty, it is pretty dry. Ah, here we go. Even when our paste get real dry and real chunky, they're really easy to get back to normal consistency. Just a little bit of water and a little bit of stirring, and you are back to normal. It might just take some time. And there, I got enough that I can do our polka dots. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some chalk paste down here. Oops, went right off said shamrock. Alright, so we're going to grab our squeegee here, and we're just going to go over Mr. Shamrock. Over these just a little bit. Make sure I've got all my little shamrock here covered. I'll put the rest of this back in here, and we're gonna pull this up. Oh, I like that a lot. And actually, I'm gonna put some over here a little bit, because I didn't get a whole lot over here. Alright, and we'll pull that back up. There we go. And now we're going to come down to right about here, and we're going to push this down, and we're going to grab some more of our gold chalk paste. Luckily, it didn't get on anything. Woo-woo! And we're going to just work our way down over here. Get a little bit going here. And in this cute little area is where we're going to put Chasing Rainbows. And we're going to do that in white, because I just didn't think Chasing Rainbows should be in black. That just didn't sound right to me. Alright, and I think we are good here. Got all of our little polka dots filled in. Ooh, I like that a lot. And actually, I'm going to put I'll put some right here, because I did that on the other side. There we go. Yeah, I know. They're a little close. Oh, well. Oh, well. And we made a lovely little mess down here. Ugh. I wish I really could be like some crafters and just be a clean crafter, but I just don't see that in the cards for this girl. I really don't. I just don't. I really like how that turned out a lot. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to dry these polka dots. These little guys come back down to room temperature. While that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my gold, my shimmery gold, and I'm going to put some water in here and just let it sit, and then I can go back in later when I have some time and get that all stirred up and get it back to its original consistency. Alright, what's the problem here? Not quite sure. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to take our little girl here and our girl stencil. And I'm going to set this right about there. And I just want to get down the places that I'm going to chalk. The rest of this does not need to be pressed down at all. Okay, so now I'm going to get our white open here. And I'm going to grab our little stir stick, get this all nice and stirred up, which it's already really good. And I'm just going to go across this Chase Rainbows a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to grab another squeegee. And I'm going to be very, very careful and go over this Chase Rainbows. This extra, but I don't want to go in to any of the other areas on this stencil. I do really like this. Alright, so now very, very gently I'm going to peel this up. And voila. Alright, so there's our cute little shamrock. I just think he's cute. Hey Lisa, welcome. We are working on a shamrock that I found at the Dollar Tree. And we painted him green with some Waverly chalk paint in the color Fern. And then we used some Shimmer Gold Magnolia Design Company chalk paste and put on some polka dots. And then we used one of the other stencils and put Chase Rainbows. And now what we're going to do is we are going to set this guy aside for a minute, and we're going to bring in our original base that we Mod Podged a napkin on. And I just want to make sure, yeah, this needs to dry a little bit more, so I'm going to get my heat tool out and I'm going to get this all dried up. And while I'm getting this all done, I just wanted to let you guys know that we did launch a new Get Started kit. Our Get Started kit is $69, and you get over $240 worth of product. And you can purchase the Get Started kit and just be a creator. You don't have to create this as a business or anything like that. With being a creator, you automatically get 35% discount on all of your future orders. And there are times when a great discount is, worth it. And all you have to do is purchase the Get Started kit, and then there is a $10.99 monthly fee for your website. But that's all that is required of you. You don't have to sell a thing. All you have to do is enjoy the 35% discount if that's what you so, choose. But I did want to let you guys know that, and there's going to be some new stencils that are going to be coming out here in the next little bit. And I'm really excited for those, and I think you guys will enjoy them as well. So if you have any questions about any of the products that you've seen me use today, or any other Magnolia Design Company products, or you just don't know what Magnolia Design Company is, if you will comment kit in the comments, then I can reach out to you and answer any questions that you may have, whether it be just to purchase some of these products or to actually grab the Get Started kit. Alright, so this is just about dry, but where it's still wet yet, I'm going to be putting the shamrock, so I'm not real concerned. I'm going to grab a couple of these handy dandy little glue sticks, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down here, and I am going to grab some E6000. Just so it has a nice bond on it. I'm going to do a mixture of two different glues. So I am going to just dab some of the E6000 all around our little shamrock here. And then I'm going to just use some hot glue to set it now while the E6000 dries. Because the E6000 takes a little bit to dry. That's why you'll see a lot of crafters, they will use both. They will use both hot glue and E6000, just because it just works a lot better. Just going to get a bunch of this down. All right. And then I'm going to flip this guy over and get him down right here in the center. Yep, just like that. And I'm going to push him down. And I'm going to hold him just till he gets set. Don't need that right now. I just think this looks adorable. I think it does. And of course I would have to paint my nails. And I will probably go back over this a little bit and tidy it up. And actually, I'm going to grab my... Hi Linda, welcome! I'm going to grab my little sand block here. And I'm going to just go over some of these. Just stress them a little bit. I just like the kind of the whimsy look. All right, so now that part's done. Now we're gonna grab some of these cute little coins that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to, we're gonna put 3 there. And we'll do 3 here. You know, I think we're going to just do 3 in each corner. And we'll do 3 here. And we'll do 3 up here. Okay. So, we're just going to pull these little guys off. And we'll start up here at the top. And I am going to put on my cute little finger protector so that I don't burn my fingers off. And we're gonna lay him down first. Okay, he got warm. And then we'll do this guy next. This guy like so. All right, so there's that set, and then we'll get working on this next little group. We'll get him there in the corner. we're just going to do this to all 4 corners. And I'm just trying to be very careful with my fingers because these little guys get warm. Just trying not to burn my fingers off. And now our last little set. Oops. Alright. And there is our last little coin. I think this turned out super, super cute. Alright. Oh, I think he's cute. So if you guys like this project, if you would throw some hearts, I would greatly appreciate it. I think this turned out really, really cute. I like how it looks a little distressed, you know, just from using a little bit of the sanding block and, you know, going over some of these polka dots. Because it kind of just moves the chalk around. And I do really like how that turned out. So anyway, this is our cute little project for Thursday. And I really appreciate you guys hopping on and crafting with me for a little bit. I'll pull you guys back up here to me. Not that you really care to see me. But I just wanted to show you what the project looked like from up here. And there is our cute little shamrock with chase rainbows and our little gold coins here in the corners. And then I will end up putting, once this is all dry and I seal it, I'll end up putting a hook back here to where it can be hung on the wall. So anyway, this is our project for today. Thank you so much for popping on and joining me. I know I was earlier today than normal, so I appreciate those that were able to pop on. And I will see you again next Tuesday with another fun project using some Magnolia Design Company products. Thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.